Hello, everyone. This is Jarvis Escott with What's Happening in Birmingham. Today, I have the honor and pleasure of being with my good friend, Miss Tae Lee. She is here to talk about Never Go Broke Money Success Planner. So, Happy New Year, Tay.
Same to you, same to you. New year, new me, right?
Yes, this is part two of the series I've been kind of telling everybody about a new you 2019, where we discuss in various videos how to get your life right when it comes to finance, fitness, health, and even spirituality. So, today is part two. And before we go into the book and everything, so how you been doing?
I've been great. How about you?
Good, good, good. She's actually a really good friend of mine. We've been knowing each other for almost over 10 years. Man, 10 years. Started off at, gosh, what's the name of that place? Right, Homewood. Jitterbugs.
Long time coming.
Yeah, no, this is a very hard-working lady, I'm telling you all. Hard-working lady. It always got two or three things going, always an iron in the fire and everything. So, first thing I want to ask you, what was your inspiration behind the Money Success Plan?
Well, the Money Success Planner is a part of my business. I usually work with kids, entrepreneurs, and also people that are just trying to get their finances together. And so this is actually the second year of the book. We released in 2018, and we have added more than we had last year. So I'm really inspired to do it because it allows people who wants to fix their finances and are not sure how to do it. It gives them a blueprint to actually do it. So the planner is just inspired because people are like, well, I really want to do it, but I don't keep track of it. I don't know how to do it. And so basically the Never Go Broke Money Success Planner does that for them.
Okay. Well, let's go in the book for a little bit. I really like how you got all the paper and that thing. So the first section, if we go into, I see a couple questions. And one thing I liked about your book last year, that it had a lot where you can fill in and write in a lot of stuff.
And so the planner is really made for you to fill in. We don't want you to do too much reading and not write anything down. We want you to have a balance between both of them. So that's why we have it the way we have it. And this year we've added a lot more. We added a debt tracker to it. If you have a business, it allows you to figure out how to have a business account, how to get business money for your business, and if you don't have money in your business, how to barter in other ways that you're having problems with to not spend money but get the results that you need.
Okay. I like how your first question is, what is your motivation to be successful with your money? List it here and come back to it for your motivation.
Well, we put that in the book because people always want to know the why when it comes to being successful with money. Some people just want to be successful and they don't have a reason why they want to be successful with their money, so they'll start it and they'll quit. But with you listening actually in the book, if you get discouraged, if you get down, if you get tired, if you get frustrated, you can always go back to why you're doing it, and you can get the results you want and not quit.
Okay. And then the next page, I see new beginnings. Then you got the top 12 yearly goals. And then, like at the end, you got what's your priority goal for the year and everything.
Okay, well, so I have it broke down in the book like this because you need to always have an overall plan of what you want to do with your money and how you want to do it with your money. But sometimes when people have it all at one time, they get overwhelmed. So we have it to where they can break it down into different quarters and actually pick one thing from the quarter to say, you know what, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to focus on this for 3 months. I'm going to focus on that for the next 3 and the last 3. But you can always go back and see it. You can always go back and change it. But you have it listed down because somebody can say, well, I want to buy a house. I want to get furniture for my house, and I want to pay off my car. What's the thing that you say, I don't get anything else accomplished this year and I feel really, really good about it? What's the one thing? So you always have to have a priority goal.
Okay. And then I like how you spread into like the yearly calendar, kind of break it down. I tell people, like we was talking this time last year, it's like it was January and now it's December.
Right, and it's January again.
Yeah. So I see you emphasize a lot about goal setting, and it's like personal financial goal, business financial goal, family financial goal. That's interesting.
You need to have all of them. You got to have a balance between everything. So you might have for your business, you might have, I want to make this amount of money in my business. For your family, you might want to say, oh, I want to take my kids to Disney World. Then personal, it's always different options. You don't want to put yourself into one category. You want to spread them across the board so you can actually see what you have to do and what you need to do in order to get it done.
Okay. Then we got the weekly goals, how you break it down week by week. The notes. Now, which part is okay? Now we're going to the business part. Seems like at the end. Okay. One thing, I hope I'm not skipping over too many chapters, but I see in November, I think every month, you got November money audit.
You have a money audit. So in the beginning, you have what your aspirations are. At the end of every month, you have a money audit to see what you actually did. If you did complete it, what did you do to complete it? If you didn't complete it, what was the reason why you didn't do it? And if so, what are you going to do for the next month in order to make it happen?
Okay. So, of course, December. Now we go to the business bonus section.
We have a lot in the book. We have the business, and we have business and personal. We have the 52 weeks. That's what sometimes overwhelms people.
Okay.
You do stuff for 52 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
If you break down your money and look at your finances for 52 weeks, write it down, put down your goals, you'll definitely see a difference. So we have that, and then we have the templates. We have the savings part, which the savings goes from $2,000 to $14,000. So if you're a beginning saver and you're like, ugh, I've never saved before, let me try, you might want to start at $2,000. If you save all the time and you usually save $6 or $7 grand, you may say, you know what, I'm going to double that this year and try to save 14. But I have everything broken down into months and weeks and quarters for you, because when you look at it overall, you might get frustrated and say, I don't know I don't think I could ever save 14,000. But if you break it down into every 3 months, it looks different and it feels different for you.
Okay. So your next section, you got 4 plan options to save.
Yeah.
And
So
I like how you say pay yourself first.
Pay yourself first. A lot of people don't do that. So many times you have people telling you, hey, you need to invest, but you don't have anything saved. You're going to go from nothing to all the way into investments. You got to take it step by step. Learn how to save some of your money. If you invest your money and you lose everything, what else do you have? You want to always have the savings to fall back on, whether it be emergency savings, whether it be savings for investments, whether it just be savings for your future, savings for your kids, savings for furniture. It can be anything, but we always have to have some type of savings plan.
Okay.
And so throughout that, you have your different types of templates in here too.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have a budget template for business and personal, because you have to separate it. Business owners love commingling funds, and they don't know what their money looks like. They don't know how much their business makes. They don't know if they have any expenses. They don't know anything. So we have templates throughout the book for every month for you to see what your business is making, what your business is spending, what your personal is making, and also what your personal is spending. And then we have like the debt tracker in the book. The debt tracker is really good because people have so much debt, but they don't know who they owe, how much interest, when it needs to be paid, what can happen. And so with the debt tracker, we put that in the book for you to say, this is a list of all my debt for the year. What will be the easiest for me to knock down? Can I call them and make settlements? Which one has the most interest? Which one has the less interest? All of those take into account when it comes to being financially literate and being successful with your money.
Yeah, because sometimes you can just look at it and be like, whoa, it'd be overwhelming.
But people don't even know what their debt is. They don't know how much they owe. They just know they owe a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You can ask somebody right now, well, how much do you have in debt? Oh, I don't know. I just know I owe everybody.
Oh.
So you have to know what it is in order for you to transition out of the mindset of living check to check to actually being financially free.
I would even say this, going back to the the business standpoint, even if you're just like, solo entrepreneur, a lot of business owners don't know how much it costs to run their business a whole month.
And they don't know how much it costs to run their business that they think is a business.
Yeah.
So those are very, very important.
Yeah, because once you just know what it is, you can handle it from there. So I like how, especially for business owners, this kind of coincide when it comes towards the end of the year.
When you have to do your taxes.
Right off. So I like how you got advertising, car expenses, contract labor, insurance, legal expenses, office expenses, repairs, taxes, licenses.
Everything that's important. You can
travel.
actually give this book to your accountant or whoever does your taxes, and you can go through it and make it very easy. Instead of at the end of the year, you're trying to scramble and find different receipts.
Okay. So I like how you got the personal income template, the business income template. Now we're going over to some other part. March personal budget template.
So everything has every month in it. You have a month for everything.
Okay.
So every month you have your business budget template and your personal. Then you have your business income and then your personal income. Then you have your business debt tracker and then you have your personal debt tracker. And then you also have the investments in it too.
Okay. Well, let's go back for a second. How did you come up with the term never go broke?
Because I don't ever want to go broke.
Okay.
And a lot of people say, I don't ever want to go broke. I don't ever want to go broke. And it just caught on for me.
Okay. This is real. I like the term.
It stands out. It's catchy.
Yeah.
When you hear it, you're like, what is that? So
Yeah.
that's why I came up with it.
Yeah. So the next question, I guess the money question is, how much does it cost?
The book is $30, and if you have to get it shipped, well, pickup is $30. If you're getting it shipped, it's $34.
Okay. Do you have a version, maybe possibly like an online version or?
We're working on that. We may have that coming soon, but for now we have it this way.
Okay. Because I mean, a lot of times people really do need to write this stuff down so you can kind of see. I also like here you got over here in the personal income, salary, retirement, Social Security, pension, child support, alimony.
Yeah, all that's important. All of that is really important.
Oh, dang. Gotta write that down. So I guess kind of go back for, tell up people the other businesses you have, your tax business, real estate business.
Yep, it all falls under the umbrella of never going broke.
Okay. So I guess a question people will ask is like, how did you get to start in all of this, because I've always known she has always been an entrepreneur, y'all. She has never, she may have had a job, but she always had something else going on.
Well, I had a job,
Okay.
like one of those in forever. But I actually got my start just because I guess life experiences in everything I did. So like me actually putting this book together, it was some of my life experiences too. Like last month I was like, where is my book? I could not find my book. And I was like, oh, what? Oh, I don't remember this and that. So I think me just actually starting this and getting my start is just life experiences for me and me understanding what it takes to be financially free and successful with my money.
Okay. Well, based on your experience and experience with other people, I'd ask this question. What is the biggest mistake people make with money, in your opinion?
I would say acting off impulse.
Okay.
Impulse is really big. Some people might get some money in and they just spend it real quick, or something may happen and we just act off impulse instead of just stopping and waiting and thinking strategically about what we can do with our finances and with our money.
Okay. And I like how you said earlier about, debt, because first thing you need to write down, you need to know what your debt is.
You need to know what it is. Everything needs to be wrote down. I know people don't like writing on paper, and some people like using phones and all of that. No matter how you do it, make sure you have it wrote down so you can actually have a blueprint and a guideline to go through in order for you to figure out what it's going to take for you to be successful with your money.
Okay. So, the second year in.
With the book.
What are some success stories you've had people purchase the book?
I've had a lot of success stories. I had one lady, she paid off $12,000 in debt last year.
Okay.
She said in 2017 she had 52 insufficient fund fees. And then last year, which was 2018, she only had 5. So she did that, and she paid off $12,000 in debt. I had a couple of people come and tell me that they actually saved $6,000 just because they knew where their money was going. They didn't know where their money was going before, so them actually sitting down and taking out the time to write in the book and figure out the goals, they were able to save money. So I've had a lot of people come to me with success stories, but I think the thing that a lot of people have a problem with is buying it and not following through. If you get the book, you have to follow through. In life, people, individuals, I've done it before, we say, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to start this, I'm going to start that, but we don't actually do it, or we do it for a while because we don't think we are going to get the results that we're trying to get. But you have to understand that it takes commitment. You have to be committed to actually changing stuff that's going on. You cannot just start on it and stop.
And one thing I tell people too, just as far as like with debt, is because ignoring it and putting it to the side ain't going to make it go away.
It accumulates.
And sometimes you need to, let me make this disclaimer, we are not personal financial analysts and things like that. But it helps if you call them and say, hey, any way we can lower this? Or
what can we do to actually change it?
Yeah.
That's very important. They might settle with you. A lot of times you don't think they'll settle with you, but sometimes they want some money instead of no money. So just take the time out and do that.
Okay. So, next question I always like to ask, business owners I always come across, we sit down, we kind of talk shop is, what's the best lesson you've learned in business so far?
To not act off impulse.
Don't
act off impulse. Everything that looks good is not good for you, and it may not be good for your business either. literally sit down and be strategic before you make impulse decisions, because those impulse decisions can cost you anywhere from $5 to $500,000. I know it's cost me a lot before. I'm like, oh, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. Let me go invest my money. Let me go put this money up, and then I haven't even thought about the long-term longevity of it, and I lost so much money for my business. So I just say, stop, breathe, because if it's meant for you, it will still be there later.
Yeah, because it's almost like when people go and they buy a car and they be like, oh, I just love this first car.
Right.
Or I even tell people that, yeah, like you said, acting off an impulse. Just sit, wait,
If it's meant for you, it'll be there. I promise.
Yeah, it'll work out. So tell me, how many years officially you been in business?
My whole life?
Your
whole life. My whole life. This is year 10.
Yeah, okay. This
is year 10.
Decade.
Yeah, this is
12 years.
Year 10, because I'm, I think
okay,
year 10.
Years, I tell people, years go by fast.
Right.
So tell me a time there was some adversity in your business.
It's always time of adversity in business. I mean, I've had bad years. I've had good years. I've had years where I'm clearing 6 figures, and I have years where I'm clearing 30. So it's always going to be challenges when it comes to the business. I just know I got to keep going.
Okay.
But then I'm a great saver and investor too. So when those bad years happen, I'm prepared for it.
Okay. So what do you think about the stock market this year? I mean, where the market's going now?
It's not looking good, but we'll see. It can turn around. It can always turn around. It's whew. Yeah.
Okay.
It can turn around. I'm not gonna say it can't, because stock market goes up and down, but be strategic with that too.
Okay. Now the next business that she does, and I actually sent out some emails from time to time, is real estate.
Real estate.
So can you tell people that may be thinking out there like, man, I want to get a career in real estate, or I love when people say, I want to flip houses. What advice would you kind of give them if they want to get into that business?
Well, if they want to get into it, they need to sit down and figure out how much money they want to spend, how quickly they want their return to come back on the investment, if they can't afford it, if something goes wrong, and do they have the money to actually do it? And if they don't have the money, how will they actually get the money to make it happen?
Okay.
So those are really important questions to ask yourself.
Okay. So since you've been doing real estate last couple of years, what about the Birmingham market? What would you say about how the Birmingham market's going? Real estate?
It's a seller's market.
Okay.
It's a seller's market right now.
Okay. So I guess any more we would like people to know about the book, the website, how they can go to it, and
the website is taelee.money. That's taelee.money. He'll put it in the comments for y'all. He'll put it in the comments for y'all to see. But just the one thing to say about the book, it's a really great book and a really great planner that you need to invest in for yourself. This is one of the investments that if you actually do it, you will see the results. And so the Never Go Broke Money Success Planner 2019 is here for y'all.
All right, well, Tae, thank you for taking time out your day. Hope you guys enjoyed the conversation. And for more interviews, please check out the website, what'shappeningbirmingham.com, or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please, y'all, let me subscribe. I need to get 1,000 subscribers. So thank you all again, and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.